Hello, everyone, and welcome to ZSR2 and the Wind Waker Randomizer Season 5 tournament. We've got Armageddon versus CrystalBellis in Game 1 of a loser's bracket, top 12. Best of 3. We've got Armageddon. No, we don't. We've got Butterlord and Cold Quiver commentating. Yeah, if Armageddon was commentating this, Peterson.
Hello.
Hello, hello. Welcome. We've got a really interesting match starting up here. We got two wonderful runners.
This is true. I'm expecting it to be a pretty saucy race.
And we've got a Hungry Redead as the file names. That's also the name of the race room that these two are racing in right now. So,
yeah. A pretty good race room name, I would say.
made an agreement where if any of them get bitten by a Redead in this match, then they're just disqualified. But
Yep.
no, not officially, but but yeah, I think this is the lower bracket, so I think Armageddon lost to you, Butterlord, just a little while ago, but not without a fight. In the winner's bracket, you beat him 2-1, and it looks like Crystal was knocked out by Tuba Men just a little while ago, but she's been fighting her way through the lower bracket, beat Ryukane, Sir Kilt. Now we're in this match here.
Yeah. And Arma's seed 9 and Crystal's seed 15, so it's expected for Arma to win, but everyone's really good, so you can't count anyone out.
Absolutely, everyone is just so quick.
And the worst thing you could do is underestimate your opponent.
All right, starting with Hookshot here, gonna read the hints.
Let's go.
We have
Starting with the hookshot.
Yeah, I got a couple Windfall Island path hints, kind of the standard. It's not really too exciting if you get one of those, but we do have 2 path hints to Goma, Outset and Paw Print, so that could be interesting.
Yeah, and if I was running this seed, I would just be so upset seeing 2 Windfall path hints, because you get so many things from Windfall anyways, it's hard to like determine like what the path hint might be referring to. Unless you have something like Windfall to Helmarock and you get Hammer, it's like, okay, this is probably the Helmarock path hint.
Yeah. Zanari's got Command Melody. We're going to need that for Wind Temple. So I'd be really excited to get the delivery bag, wherever that hat winds up being.
True. Yeah, Wind Temple being the... If you have that dungeon, you hard 100% do need Command Melody. Let's see. Okay, Arma menu to Outset for a second. I was like, ooh, that's an interesting play, because, yeah, this is the typical start you see it. Both players going to Forest Haven, and then a lot of times you see people check Beetle, and then you go to Cliff Plateau and Bird's Peak, and then on from there.
Yeah, you can usually do this as fast as you can, so other checks like Outset or Windfall, there's always the chance of picking up another item to open up even more while you're there, and having less trips that you need, which saves a lot of time in the end.
Yeah.
All right, Crystal gonna peek the small island chest on Forest Haven here.
I think that was wooden? It was hard to tell. I don't know if you could notice.
I think I saw one, but it's a lot smaller on the stream that we have here. They've got to be much better than themselves. They're peeking the top of Cliff Plateau here as well, because yeah, normally you store the top of Cliff Plateau into Bird's Peak, but Bird's Peak is hinted dead this time, so just seeing if we have to go up there or not.
That's true. And it is good to note that the top of Cliff Plateau is locked behind Leaf, so depending what the top item is, that could be some interesting knowledge to give you.
And then... Go ahead, sir.
I was gonna say, and then like by that fact, you know, like you're never gonna get Leaf from the top of Cliff Plateau.
Sitting here, Arma and Crystal both getting first try storage, I think. That was really nice, really smooth. Gonna be storing this chest, which lets them do all sorts of crazy shenanigans. It affects their hitbox, lets them walk through walls, and hit the loading zone of this warp going up.
Okay, what do we get from the inside chest? Nehru is. Let's go. That's such a bait, dude.
100% useless, this seed.
Oh man, that's a good meme. And did no one check what the inside was, or like what they got from storage?
I don't think either of them have checked yet, but Arma going to outset right away, try to get that path hint. He's looking now.
Oh, it was a shard. Okay.
Yeah. So a little bit of a divergence, but not too much of a one there.
Dude.
Best place to get a bottle.
That is so funny. I noticed that. I was like, ooh, spiky chest, and it's a bottle. Classic Zelda fairy hitboxes. I despise them. They sometimes work.
The bottle will let us get a fairy right here, which will let us save Grandma on our first trip to outset, which could be a pretty big thing, depending what Grandma has.
That was an interesting play from Crystal to go for that. I go for that sometimes though. I think it's not a bad play checking mother and child early, because it's so often you just find a random spiky chest there and it's like, oh, I could have had this for so long, but I didn't go here, because you often wait to get a bottle until you go to mother and child.
Yeah, for sure. Anything to make it so you don't have to visit or warp to a place more than once is a really good help. Because warping and sailing especially is very slow in this game. Probably the slowest thing.
That's true. Tingle statue.
We didn't get a hint for ankle, I believe, so it could be leading to something. That could be our path hint.
Yeah, and then we also have a Maggie's letter. Yeah, outset being a path into Goma, so there is a non-zero chance, I guess, currently, that the runners might be thinking of, like, oh, the statues could be leading to our grapple or something dumb.
Yeah, it's depending what they get with Jaboon here, anything could be, because we know Big Pig has Ghost Ship chart, which also could be the path hint.
True.
It's really open-ended right now. We're not getting a ton of information, but we'll slowly eliminate it. We'll slowly narrow it down.
Yeah, I guess the little edge Crystal has over Arma right now is that she'll already have Granny saved. But if when Arma comes back to do Pig later, assuming he does, if he comes here with a bottle and a fairy, then it's like kind of evened out, because Crystal's gonna have to come back later to do Big Pig anyways.
Yeah,
so,
and Arma picking up a Picto box from Jaboon's cave there, which is really nice. Minenko is dead, so we only need the one Picto box.
This is true.
And it'll make a windfall a lot nicer.
Yeah, Arma is not opting to do Leafless Golf. I know he knows how to do it, but maybe he just didn't want to get bodied by it in a tourney race, which I can understand if that was the reasoning why. And I don't think Crystal knows how to do it, to my knowledge.
It can be oddly particular. Yeah, it can be tricky, especially even if you do know how to do it.
Yeah.
But if you skip it as well, it does take a long time for a single check, so that is a lot of possible time save if it winds up being dead.
True. It can just be nice routing wise, because then you can come over here and just get Golf and Diamond Step out of the way one after another, which is just nice instead of doing Golf on its own later.
So yeah, outset having 4 potential progression items, which could all be our path to DRC.
And I would bet that Crystal will also be heading over to Diamond Step, and looks like the first chest was wooden. Okay.
Spiky second one here, though.
Alright. Not going home empty-handed. A hammer.
Technically needed to get into Wind Temple and to do the Wind Temple mini-boss, that peg. There are ways around it, but I think that's not going to be... Well, it'll speed up Cabana as well, this seed, so there are more exciting items to get, but it's still fine to have.
Yeah. Oh yeah, foe sensitive warning on Arma's side, so look to your right if you you are photosensitive to flashing lights. Yeah. Yeah, technically you can skip the hammer in this seed, but yeah, it's just better off to get it.
Mhm.
And doing a nice swim to enter Isle of Steel without bombs. This
Good
speed.
line. A little bit of a miss, but can
Okay.
recover.
Save, yeah. Good old pause buffer. Alright, we're back.
All right, very nice by Arma. Very nice recovery.
Yeah, and doing this early is nice. Doing this or Bird's Peak early is nice, because then you can get easy rupees if you don't just get a random silver from something else.
Yeah, in the season 5 settings, it's a little more important to worry about where your money is, because we need to buy money for the Zunari trading quest. We need to buy bait. We need to buy Beetle's item potentially. And we don't open a lot of chests which give us money, since we know that chests are dead. So it's sometimes it proves to be a little bit of a challenge just finding out where to get your money from.
Yeah. Sometimes I see people, and myself included, like opt to open like a couple of brown chests early on to see if we just happen to get a random silver or orange rupee, which can be nice just to get your money out of the way, so you don't have to like fiddle around farming like a bunch of pots and such at Windfall.
Absolutely.
Ooh, Crystal and quick storage.
All right, Crystal, also photosensitivity warning on the right. Look away if you're sensitive to flashing lights. She is trying the same super swim to Islet.
Yo, and we're getting my favorite check, hide and seek.
Absolute favorite check, hey? It's always something.
Always something.
Except when it isn't.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, seeing the door cancel strat, which since he has the Picto box already, I think it's a fine play.
Crystal's a little offline, but you can still get it.
Okay.
Right
okay,
there. Yes.
No pause buffering. Okay.
Very nicely done. You can look back at Crystal's screen now. All right.
Normally you don't see people fail that swim, but I have seen people in the tourney races fail it, so it's like no one is truly immune to it.
Yeah, if you're a little bit off, it can be just so hard to recover.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting set up for a Lenzo door cancel trick. He's gonna get storage, open a door, and kind of cancel that, and talk to the kids so that he has vision, but also his hitbox is just completely messed up right now. And it's gonna let him run through walls. It's gonna let him climb walls, and then eventually get into Lenzo's place with his Picto box.
Yeah, because I guess it was just easier from a programming standpoint to make it so when Link opens a door, his hitbox just mostly turns off, and so we currently have that hitbox where it kind of exists, sort of.
It's technically there a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I guess to actually move Link's model through the wall, they just kind of merge him through, but have to remove the hitbox in order to do that. Some fun programming thing that way.
Crystal doing Tingle Maze first. That's interesting. I feel like I don't see that very often, but you know.
Yeah, I tend to do it just because it can be a little bit awkward if, based on what the chest is in the back. If it's something, then.
Yeah, there's many ways you can go about doing Windfall. Note to mom.
All right, I'm gonna chase down these kids.
It is good to note, though, that Ivan, the kid in the tree that Arma passed with the door cancel hitbox, you cannot bonk the tree to make him fall out of it. So that is one thing.
Yeah, like not even if you leaf over and touch him, that doesn't affect it. He has to be bonked out of there, right?
And maze chest being nothing. Alright, and I wonder if Crystal's gonna also be door canceling, because when you have the Picto box, well, without having Leaf and the Picto, Like, I understand people not wanting to, like, ride the windmill all the way around to get to Lenzo's top house.
Mm-hmm.
But then also, there's, like, setting up for door cancel, which takes a little bit of time.
Ooh, we get a bow inside Lenzo's house, though. That's a really nice item to have. Nice ranged projectile.
And
the crystal's going to be going for it here as well.
And we know Cyclos is dead, so assuming no one forgets, hopefully we're not going to see anyone sail down the Cyclos from Windfall.
It does happen. Who would do a thing like that? No one, assuredly. Definitely not me.
Of course not. And it is interesting to note, when you door cancel into Lenzo's top part of his house, the cutscene of Minenko and Lenzo seeing you doesn't play at all, which is interesting.
Yeah, it's kind of weird why that happens, and at the end of the day, it's a time save.
Okay. We have a sword.
Sword on Pompey and Vera, so those Picto Box checks are kind of loaded this seed.
Yeah. Yeah, Picto actually being something. True, you can't open the windmill for Creeb. I know what you can do, or what I've been doing, and I know Arma does this too, where you get Mila and then you get storage and then you store the windmill turning on cutscene. So that way she runs around more and less times just paused.
Yeah, it's a little bit of something to fit in while you're waiting like the minute and a half for Mila to get where she needs to go.
A Tingle statue. Did the kids give anything from hide and seek? I was looking at Crystal's screen.
It gave us a treasure chart, so we just got the Tingle statue out of that, which is still a big maybe right now.
Yeah, we're not completely sure on that one, so at least like it's maybe something. We're not completely certain yet.
I think someone mentioned you're not happy to find any Tingle statues until you find the last one, and then even then it's like it's a bit of a trek. It's a bit of a distance just for one check, which may or may not be something.
I guess one upside to getting all your Tingle statues really soon in the seed is like so you don't get baited by seeing Tingle statues later. It's like, okay, I need one more bow and we're good. And it's like, oh, a spiky chest? Ooh, a Tingle statue. Nice.
So, yeah, absolutely. And I think since we have 2 path hints to Goma, I'm thinking that outset path may have been the Picto leading to a bow, and possibly Paw Print's going to lead to a second bow. Because to have 2 path hints is weird. It could be fire and ice arrows that are locking a check there.
It is true. It's a possibility, but you know, Arma warping away, not going to Paw Print, even though it is a path hint. Maybe he's hoping to get bombs or power bracelets or leaf or something, because currently if you go to Paw Print, there's no guarantee you can one-trip Paw Print, and if like you see scale the wall is a spiky chest, then you have to come back for it anyways. So I think that's probably what he's going for. I would assume.
He might be doing the DRI to Crescent down to Paw Print to see if maybe he gets bombs or power bracelets.
Yeah.
Or something like that to make Paw Print a little bit nicer.
True. Okay, that's a delivery bag.
Alright, we are going to need that for Zunari's quest.
Yeah, so we will not be hunting for command melody. Okay. I'd expect to see Crystal sail over to Paw Print, 'cause I think that's what the expected play would be, but you know, you never know what the players might be thinking.
Yeah, it's always tempting to follow your hints, and Paw Print's right there. It's pretty quick to get there from Windfall.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we see Fly Around the Island is something, which is Lockbind having Leaf.
Yeah, you're going to see Arma got storage and then open that chest, which again affects his hitbox. It makes it the opening chest hitbox, which isn't quite as bad as the Door Council one, but it's still going to let him just completely run up the side of this mountain.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Hopefully not another pearl bait. Bruh.
Nice call.
Anyways. How convenient. They find the 2 pearls they don't need this seed before they find the one that could be something at least.
That's Din's Pearl though, so it is going to affect the wind leading into DRC. It doesn't do nothing.
It's true. If they have leaf for then it will be minorly beneficial, but not the spiky chest content that he was hoping to see, I'd assume.
Not the kind of thing you base your entire routing strategy around.
Yeah, but my favorite. Try to sail jump and talk to that homie. But I mean, it's not time loss because Crystal's gonna get it anyways, because there's no sense in skipping that, especially when like you see it's spiky and it's like, okay, this is like a high sphere check. I don't have leaf yet.
So Arma is warping away, going to Windfall before going to Paw Print.
I
Still
wonder
looking
if
for some items that might open up some more checks, possibly.
I mean, he can check Cafe Bar since he has a delivery bag. So I wonder if I assume he's gonna get that. Yeah, gonna mail that, and yeah, no, it's mom. So he might check those early, and we have no Earth Temple this seed, which Crystal is probably really happy to see. I know she didn't want Earth Temple, so no Baito mail, which can sometimes body you depending on the seed.
So also Crystal picked up Cabana Deed from Salvage Corps. We know delivery bags on DRI, so we're probably not going to have to break into the Cabana this seed here.
Yeah. Yeah, even though we started with hookshot, so from the get-go, it's like this is a possibility to break into the Cabana.
Does Grandma have for us what most grandmas mostly have for their grandchildren? Just letters full of money.
True. Yeah, Arma hard avoiding Paw Print right now. Yeah, Arma doing Mila, everyone's favorite check. Sometimes you'll see people put it off, or just rush it so you don't get bodied when she ends up being your sword.
First Paw Print check is
Okay.
another lovely tingle statue.
Okay. Jeez, tingle statues. So we need one more tingle statue. And that was the free one. Okay. Let's see, what else we got, baby? Okay, a spiky. Scale the wall is a spiky.
That's spiky, yeah. So gonna need to come back to get that one.
And grapple
or not,
here, dude. So that
is very interesting. So that should be our Paw Print path to Goma. So Outset, an item that we got on Outset, should lead to either power bracelets or bombs to open up that path, I think, then.
Could it also be possible that the Tingle statue is the path end, which leads to you getting like bombs or power bracelets, and then you come back and get the grapple?
Absolutely. Give me that 5th Tingle statue on Angular Peak. Let's do it.
So, I mean, I'm assuming Arma will go to Paw Print when he has at least bombs or power bracelets, because right now, unless this happens to be Leaf up here, there's no way Crystal will know if she needs the right side boulder. And so if Arma comes here with bombs or power bracelets, then he'll have that advantage over Crystal.
Yes, Tuba's right there. There was a statue in Lenzo's house, which needed a Picto, which was locked by bombs.
This is true.
It is possible our second Picto was out there somewhere.
Yeah,
but
we don't know where that is.
There's Mila with a leaf. That is...
Bruh.
Oh boy.
Bruh. Oh man. That is always a good meme. It's like, hey, here's your free leaf. Have fun.
One of the longest checks in the game that everyone wants to skip. No, why don't we put the most important item in the game there?
Yeah. Especially because there was... I don't know if we've had any other races on stream, but I know when I raced Alex in my first race, he didn't get Leaf, which we conveniently just... You could do the whole seed without Leaf, but it's so infrequent that you could do a whole seed of Season 5 without getting Leaf.
Mm-hmm. Always hoping for it, though. Always wanting to see it.
Yeah.
want to see these crazy itemless strats.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right, Crystal gonna pick up her delivery bag here and get baited by the pearl on Fly Around the Island.
True. Let's see, will we see Armor hit up Paw Print after this, or is he gonna warp away? Because now that he has the leaf, he has a much better reason to go to Paw Print. Okay. Power bracelets.
Well, that's
Okay.
if there wasn't enough reason to go to Paw Print already, then
Yeah. Which Maggie's was from outset.
yeah, that could be. I mean, I guess that could be the path, but the Picto is still locked behind. Still locked behind our bombs in some way.
True.
So would that mean that our second Picto is somewhere accessible?
Hopefully. Armor got a nice little grind off of Beetle's boat, getting about 20 points for that. This was Tony Hawk. I'm looking forward to when we add that in Season 6, the Tony Hawk points mode. Where
Doing a revert into a manual now, getting the paw print and getting that multiplier built up there.
Yeah. Doing a kickflip off this chew real quick.
Right.
Alright, so we're gonna get to see what the right side boulder is, if that is something. Now, there is a chance that it could be nothing, and Crystal never goes back for it, but it's likely that she's going to think about that. And update its spiky.
Ooh.
So disregard what I just said, and it's a wallet.
Okay, still maybe.
Yeah, it could be nothing.
Crystal also impersonating a mountain goat right now. Just doesn't even care the angle. As long as it's less than 90 degrees, you can climb it.
True.
Legend of Zelda Pro Skater. That should have been the new game that was announced. Not this cheap.
Yeah. Would have made the direct way more exciting. Armor's supposed to be like, bruh, no way, that grapple is here. But also as a Pathin, so it was like kind of expected, but...
That is a great feeling as well. Like when you're unsure about getting all of Paw Print, whether you're going to have to double dip it, and then you get grapple inside it, that feels pretty good.
Yeah. I would take that over it being inside Dragoner's cavern, because it's so infrequent, it feels like, that you actually get grapple hook inside DRC.
Mm-hmm. It does feel like DRC is loaded quite a lot as well, though.
Yeah. And yeah, expected Crystal going to do DRC now. I was spooked of Crystal getting the soft lock, so I got it one time ever, and then I was like, bruh, I'm forever scared of this mailbox.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but I assume it's way, like, really ultra precise where you have to stand, and it was just tragic for the time it happened to me.
Right, so Crystal heading into DRC. She's not going to have the leaf, while Arma will. That will be a little bit of a time save for Arma, but I don't think it's a ton necessarily. It does make it nicer having the leaf, but I think the bow is the biggest one there that lets you do DRC backwards.
Yeah. And I'm just now realizing that we did have a Windfall Akali demo sent, and we did have Mila give us the leaf, so most likely that was the Pathins.
Yeah, that would make a lot of sense.
Okay, I thought Arma was going to do Dragon Roost since he has the leaf and bow, but he might be wanting to have bombs or fire arrows maybe, which does help a little bit. And we do also have Forbidden Woods, which with bow and leaf you can do everything. Okay, yeah, the small island chest is indeed nothing.
Yeah, Forbidden Woods maybe a little bit scary with looks like a treasure chart on top of the tree branch there, but Forbidden Woods may be a little bit scary with just the bow, because if you run out of arrows or get low in any way, then
yeah,
killing Kali Demos is a little bit scary.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Arma didn't just fly to Forbidden Woods from where he was at, because you can make it, but maybe he wanted to check the mail first in case he happened to get Boomerang, because having Boomerang for Forbidden Woods is convenient. Okay, there's our... Which letter was that he got that from?
I totally missed that one.
Note to Mom, okay.
Note to Mom. Thank you, Dragon.
And we had Note to Mom on Windfall.
Yeah, you see Crystal shooting down the platform here in DRC, which lets us basically do the entire dungeon backwards as long as we get another small key before we go up there.
Mm-hmm.
But no leaf, so she's gonna have to take the longer way around this way.
Yeah, and she doesn't have bombs or power bracelets to do anything with the boulder that would be to her right. Okay. Interesting that Arma didn't decide to do Forbidden Woods. I mean, he might be holding off on Boomerang, maybe. I'm not sure. I don't know. Because you can also use Hookshot to break like the little eyeball plant things that open doors in Forbidden Woods.
And that would preserve your arrows, yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't take a ton of time, but there are a few eyes. A couple double eyes as well.
Thankfully in, the big key bait. you do not expect to see that.
That early.
Yeah, it's so infrequent that happens. All
you
right.
do not have to finish Bomb Island this seed. I'm sure a lot of people are happy about that.
Yeah. Damn. Epicoblin blocking Crystal for a sec there. Oh, no small keys, which means that the big key chest is indeed a small key. And we have to get it, tragically. Unless if you were to be the most insane person ever and just do backwards and then skip like half of the dungeon and hope there's nothing there. But you would be like some next level insane gamer.
Pretty bold play.
Yeah.
But that's what we played the game for. Arma going to the cabana here now. We've got the hammer, we've got the grapple, we've got hookshot.
Yeah, we've got all the means to do it as fast as we can. And yeah, don't have to store this chest, and it's spiky, so get to see what this is. It's something spicy. Our 5th Tingle statue. So that could it be our bombs, maybe? I don't know.
I believe so, because we got Note to Mom on Windfall somewhere, right?
Yeah.
And that was our first Picto, which we could have gotten. I don't know, I'm lost already. Probably. I'll just say probably. And sometimes these hints just completely, like trying to figure it out in the game is tough, and then when it's tough, well, while you're just watching as well, it's.
Yeah. Okay, spicy play you could actually do in this scenario, I just realized, is if you knew where the small key was in Forbidden Woods, and if it happens to be in a good spot, you could technically transfer a key from Forbidden Woods to Dragon Roost and not have to get the big key chest, but that'd be some like wild and routing that we are most likely not going to see, but imagine if it happens.
Yeah, you'd be opening up the inter-dungeon warp pot in the middle of that.
Yeah.
It's possible.
It's not out of the question, but I would be surprised. Alright. Is Cabana gonna... He's gonna let me down, I swear. Cabana is such a letdown 90% of the time. Okay.
There's a thing.
There is a thing there. Update.
Oh.
Okay, there's our bombs. Okay.
Those are locked behind grapple, which means their power bracelets absolutely opened up our grappling hook in paw print.
Yeah. So what is ankle? So I'm gonna check ankle. Yeah, Arma is gonna have that advantage. Okay, Arma is gonna get his bottle here. Real grandma moment. And we didn't know Under Rope Bridge is a shard from Crystal. Crystal breaking the bridge. That's gonna be about 20 rupees in property damage. Unfortunate.
This dungeon has insurance.
Thankfully, Crystal's a lot of rupees though.
Yeah, Arma's gonna have quite a bit of a quicker DRC with all of these tools at his disposal.
Yeah.
But that's just one dungeon. We have 3.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't call it. Yeah, especially we're only a half hour and we got a lot to go. Oh, Crystal showing us her grip strength.
We have a shard from some piece of mail.
Alright, let's see. Will ankle be anything? Okay, update. He's nothing.
Must have been the bomb mail that gave us a shard. And then...
Oh yeah, true.
I don't know, where was our first wallet? Because Crystal could possibly get the wallet off of ankle, and then leave it at that.
Oh, it was the right side in paw print, but right now Crystal doesn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
If that was hinted at, then that would be a big thing. The only bright side currently for Arma's situation is that the only bait he can get baited by in Spiky Chest is Furor's Pearl, which could still be something, and then, like, bottles, I guess. So we have all the Tingle statues, and we've got Dins and Nehrus out of the way.
Crystal picking up Moblin's letter on the mini-boss chest here in DRC.
The rare mini-boss actually being something, I swear it's never something, ever.
Yeah, like every time you check it, and then you just either void out or leaf back, it's dead.
Yeah.
Not today.
And we're gonna see Arma get into the same situation later that Crystal was in earlier, where see what they thought would be their small key, and then it's the big key. Which, thankfully, no one entered here without grapple.
Yeah, with 2 path hints to Goma, it would be maybe a little bit scary to enter it here without at least something to give you every check other than Goma herself.
Yeah.
But Arma having the leaf here is going to be able to fly around this boulder and check those 2 chests.
And then Crystal doesn't have bombs or fire arrows right now, so she can sort of chest and like hook shot through the wooden boards blocking you. There's also like a new strat that I saw shown in Discord like last night, I believe.
Yeah.
That's the spy, but I'm not sure how hard it is. I wanted to try it, but none of my files were able to do it, tragically.
I tried it out and it was very easy, but if you have hookshot, just hookshot.
Yeah.
That's so. And also, I think that was someone else who posted that.
Oh, the strat?
Yeah, I think that was actually Telly.
Oh, that was right. Spy posted something else. People posting things. Yeah. Shout out to people.
That was our wonderful tracker right now. One of our wonderful trackers right now.
True. You know, I've never hookshot that chest like Chrysalis did, but I like it.
The hookshot's quick.
Yeah, we got that boomerang, which will be nice. Which, I guess since Arma didn't end up doing Forbidden Woods first, like I thought he was going to when he was at Forest Haven, then he will have, I guess, a slightly better time. And I wasn't not counting keys on Crystal's side, but I assume Across All of It is a small key, because Crystal did not check it.
That seems like a fair, safe bet to make.
Yeah.
Well, that Megtail being nice and staying down there, not getting in her way of this chest. I know he likes to do that. Crystal giving us a full Master Sword, 38-minute mark. Not bad.
Yeah. Always nice.
So Hyrule wasn't hinted dead.
Yeah.
So we can't have a sword in it, but it could still have a bow.
Yeah. Later Amaze is dead, tragically.
And the boomerang could have been the Windfall, the Forbidden Woods path hint, since the small key was in the basement.
Oh, we're getting a nice, beautiful cutscene on Crystal's side. Yes.
Cutscene boss, let's go!
Got a nice view of the lava on our side. Good old camera moment. Okay, let's see.
Well, this Goma boss is very straightforward, but sometimes she's just too quick and she'll just keep poking you and you can't aim in time. It's
Yeah.
usually not too bad after the first swing, but sometimes when she's feeling extra mean.
Am I not making the cycle? If you're really fast, you can make that platform cycle before the lava spews it back up. But it is a little tight, and it depends on what the bokoblins, bruh.
Getting a little jump off the side instead of landing on the platform is what
Bruh. I'd be upset.
Meanwhile, Crystal making quick work of Goma and done with DRC here. So in the chat there, could Master Sword Chamber have a shield? I think it could. Thing is, we have 2 shields that will be in logic, and so yeah, I guess it could, but I think odds are we'll find another one.
All right, let's go. Shield on Master Sword Chamber, and then we need Mirror Shield for Angular Cave for our light arrows.
Yeah, since we don't have Earth Temple, our Mirror Shield only opens up one check this seed, and that's Angular Cave.
Yeah, so it could happen. We don't know for sure currently. From a spectator's point of view, it's always fun seeing spicy stuff happen.
But the most convoluted chain you could ever think of. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes I'm watching like seeds and it's like, okay, from what we have right now, what could be just the dumbest, longest item chain that we could get? And I'm sure Claire is very upset that Fire Mountain is hinted dead. Maybe she'll get over it though. I don't know for sure.
Maybe. All right, Crystal gonna go check out Cabana and get her bombs, but she's still gonna be missing that leaf until she goes back to check Mila.
Yeah, which from from a runner's point of view, I understand putting off Mila, but then it's like, it's like the me putting up hide and seek, and then it's like, oh hey, your sword was on hide and seek, but you didn't do it because you're really cool. I'm like, man. So sometimes just doing the annoying checks can be good. It's there's never a concise, this is the correct thing to do.
Well, I think Crystal as well right now should have that Windfall Path to Cali Demos hint, and I think that should be pointing to her leaf because the grappling hook would be the Goma one.
That's true.
And since she hasn't checked Tingle yet, or Ankle, well, I guess we'll be seeing that very shortly.
Aw, man. I mean, yeah, she's gonna get her bombs from the cabana, which is like... Now, these path hints are wild. They're interesting. There's something. They're not as straightforward as other path hints that you get.
Yeah, a little bit convoluted. Like I'd be completely lost with these ones, I think.
Yeah, especially like, in the heat of the moment, like you're just like
Right, Arma blowing up that board to get it that gets in the way, which helps you do DRC backwards. It's a good strat to have. It's a good reliable one.
Yeah. I guess for anyone who doesn't know, we never really bothered mentioning this, but when you open a small key door or a small key locked door from the backside, I guess the game just checks if you have a small key in your inventory to open it, because like those doors that Arma just opened, you wouldn't be able to open if you had 0 small keys from the back, but since you have a key, it lets you open it, and I assume the way it works is that the lock physically is what eats your key, and since you never interact with the lock, your key just doesn't get depleted.
Yeah,
which
that's
is
why,
interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why we knew that the big key chest in DRC had to have a small key, but that's also why we had to get it, because you need at least one to go in that side of DRC at all.
Yeah, in majority of seeds, you end up, from the first few checks in DRC, you end up having at least one small key without checking the big key chest. And so then you'll often see people get the small key, assuming they have a bow to do the backwards route to shoot down the platform. They'll like leave big key chest for last because it's a very lengthy check, and it often does end up being a small key. We're still about to be disappointed by Bomb Island, and Arma's in a cutscene, so we have only exciting things happening right now.
Edge my seat.
Oh.
Nice one-shot bomb blowing up this boulder from the boat for Crystal.
Crystal getting her bomb knowledge. I think this was a shard, I'm pretty sure.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. So we're looking for 2 loose shards currently, and 2 bows, and our iron boots we still need for Wind Temple. Because you cannot beat Wind Temple without iron boots. Sadly.
And we will need at least one shield somewhere, but we'll probably get one. We'll probably get one.
Yeah.
In no time at all. Like, it's not really often that you have go mode 2 shields in a row.
Yeah. No 1 cycle Goma, unfortunate, but it's also pretty tight to get that 1 cycle. It's a little weird. I raise you. Master Sword Chamber, or Shield in Master Sword Chamber, Fire and Ice and Angular, and then Lights on Needle Rock Cave. Okay, we're like, my plan was like 3 chili pepper spicy, and Celeste's was like 4 chili pepper spicy.
Still got to loop in bait bag, go ship chart in there.
True.
Can add more. We can add more to this chain.
Yeah, let's just spend the rest of the race figuring out the worst, longest chain it could be. Never mind the racers.
Just checking per wallet here. Don't remember if that was anything important, but I don't think it was.
I don't remember if Arma read it or not. And assuming, well, I don't know, Crystal could go wherever at this point. She might do Forbidden Woods. She might do the... Okay. I don't know if she's done Forest Haven checks. I don't think she has.
She peeked the small island chest, but...
True.
On top of the tree branch, that's definitely something that can still...
Oh, okay. She's gonna keep sailing. Never mind. She's going to Angular. Never mind. I was like, okay, yeah, she's just gonna enter Forbidden Woods and then check top of the tree branch after her. And then she just kept going.
Has Arma gone to Angular yet?
No, he hasn't.
All right, we're gonna get a first look then. Let's see.
Yeah. Insider's peek. Don't miss it.
What you see next may shock you.
They got what? An angular cave?
Meanwhile, Arma with Leaf and Boomerang going to be able to full clear Forbidden Woods.
Okay.
Oh!
Those pea hats. they were coordinating.
He dodged one, just about ran into another. That was spooky.
Yeah. I thought he was getting hit, for sure.
Alright, looks like Angular Cave is dead. I think that's what I saw, but kind of tough to see on the smaller resolution that we have here.
I was too busy looking at that Arma's screen. But we do see the top of something, and okay, we're storing this, which means we're gonna peek at the top of Headstone. Nice, first try storage. Let's go.
It's another check that always seems to be something, the top of Angular.
Yeah.
It seems very rare that it's just dead.
Yeah. I agree, no. It way too often is.
And we're doing a nice little peek on that top chest that you have to climb to the top with Bokobabas.
Mm-hmm.
Considering the fact that he didn't get it, I'm assuming it's dead.
Yeah, I believe it looked dead, and Crystal checked her inventory. I don't know if she got anything. I was too busy not paying attention to her pause menu. Oh, she got iron boots? Let's go.
Boots. All right.
Shout out to other people paying more attention than me. And let's see, we don't have Earth Temple, so, and we don't have a Cyclos, so I guess this is like the best way to route in, checking top of Headstone, which, that was a shard, I think?
Yeah, it was definitely yellow.
Yeah, at first I was like, Dins? I'm like, wait, no, we have Dins already. Oh, and Crystal doesn't have Leaf still, so thankfully she can bomb boost up here. Which, this ledge looks deceptively high, but you can bomb boost up here.
So just going to give a quick shout out to our two wonderful runners that we have here. They are very good, very, very pleasant people. So give them a follow.
True.
They deserve it.
And so Crystal's got that bomb boost. How can you not want to follow her after that?
And I know bombs take a while to explode, but just bomb boosting and getting a good trick, it feels good. To blow yourself over a barrier or up onto a ledge.
Yeah, especially that ledge. It's like it's a pretty high ledge. Like I think, like if you were to look at it, like, I could definitely see people being like, "Oh, you can't make that," but yep, you can. It's wild. Shoutouts to Link's jump slash in this game, just going crazy high. It's like, and conveniently, speaking of that, Ice Ring and Fire Mountain are both dead, which are two locations that you see people like jump slash up ledges instead of climbing them normally, because it's faster to jump slash up the ledge. Okay, so this is the big key. Yeah, because this is behind a small key, so this has to be the big key, so it's convenient just to have.
Also, the strat for storing the small key from Forbidden Woods into DRC is still there. I mean, they're not doing it this run, but they could have.
They could have, yeah. Hello, Camo.
We don't have any moon pictures for you today.
Yeah. Thankfully or unthankfully, depending how you're feeling.
All right, so Crystal could have a very productive windfall here. We're gonna get this cafe bar postman, which was something. And
Yeah.
if Crystal decides to do Mila, then that'll be the leaf, and that'll be a nice thing to see.
Yeah. Yeah, Cafe Bar gave the power bracelets. That's what it was.
Mm-hmm.
And then... Did Arma trade Moblin's letter or not yet? I don't remember if he had it or not at the time.
Not quite sure.
Moblin's was in Dragon Roost, so no, he wouldn't have. So that's another little advantage Crystal will have, routing-wise. It's one less trip you have to make into House of Wealth. Which I feel like it's pretty common you see people not having both Moblins and Maggies for when they go to check one or the other, but you always like to see it when you have both.
Yeah, and you think about it, if you go to start off on Windfall and roll all the way up to Maggie's and then roll across the the room to get to her, that's a lot of time.
Yeah.
You only have to do that once instead of twice. That's pretty good.
I'm opting not to do the boomerang strat to break the thing on the chest here, because I know he often likes doing that. But maybe he was update. We got his shield. Maybe he was gambling. It was nothing, which in that case, checking it would be faster than waiting for the boomerang to hit it and watching the cutscene and all that.
Yeah, for sure. Like with I think almost every check, it's fastest just to peek it first before getting it. But then if it is something, then that just increases how much time it takes to
yeah
go in and see what it is. So it's a bit of a balance, but generally peeking is better overall.
Yeah. Also, I don't know if Arma found the small key yet in Forbidden Woods, because on his tracker, on his personal one, it says he's checked everything but Double Modular Room. Okay, this is the small key. So, yeah, a play I like doing in Forbidden Woods is before I go down to basement, check Double Modular Room to see if that is the small key or the big key, because then if the big key chest is your last thing you have to check other than that, and you had already checked Double Modular Room, then like he would have known, okay, the small key is the big key chest, and then I don't have to check it.
Mm-hmm. And that's a pretty good amount of time to be saving there.
Yeah.
Arma is pulling up a bomb so that he doesn't have to look back at those vines during the door cutscene, which it's a second or two, but it's free if you have bombs equipped, especially.
Yeah. Yeah, the game just skips the animation of Link turning around and looking at the door.
Spying on Mila, just watching her slowly meander.
Okay, we had both shields. Jeez.
So you know how we said we're probably going to find a shield before we have to worry about it in Master Sword Chamber?
Yeah.
Rip that dream. Rip that dream.
Yeah. Honestly. That's funny. So definitely we're gonna see Arma hit up Angular at the end of this. And Crystal probably very happy to be like, are you kidding me? I could have had this for Dragon Roost.
Yeah. Right off the bat, yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if Arma's gonna opt to store the top of Angular also. Because since he has bait bag and power bracelets, he could do go do Big Pig, which we know is Ghost Ship chart, and then go and keep sailing over to Headstone and then check that from there.
Yeah, I'd imagine that would be the quicker one to do, just because sailing across two quadrants is really slow.
Yeah. If we had like Earth Temple, then like it would be more, I think, justified. But since Arma has bait bag anyways, I think it makes more sense.
Crystal going to her double dip of Pop here on the right side boulder, which...
Yeah, she's going to be very happy she came back for this. She's like, oh, let's go. It's going to be something cool. And then it's a wallet, and she's like, bruh.
Oh, bruh.
And Arma got a bomb bag upgrade, so we got a bigger bomb bag and a bigger wallet at the same time. Thanks, Orca. Crystal has 5 shards. Which shard does she have that Arma does not have?
I think they both have 5 here.
Oh, well, but Arma's beaten Kali Demos.
Right. Top of Headstone, then. Which,
oh, right,
we were just mentioning there.
Yeah, you would be correct. So yeah, we're just looking for 1 or 2 loose shards still. And 2 bows.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, my brain turned off for a second. I was like, there's 2 more things we need. What are they?
I guess that would be just one loose shard then, because we have the Mulgara one, and then we'll be at 7 after the headstone one on Arma's side. And I guess command melody. We do still need that. That's a thing. We need that for Wind Temple.
Yeah, which we know where it is at least.
Right. Yeah, that was hinted. I guess. Oh, Arma.
Damn.
Zapped all the way back down.
If we didn't have hookshot, that would be much more annoying. As far as. Okay, yeah, expected that he's not storing it. Also, yeah, it is only 1 shard. You are correct, because math is crazy hard.
True. I think the question now then is how long do you wait before going into Wind Temple? Because it would obviously be nice to have as many bows as you can before going in there.
It would be nice, but once again, I feel like there's no outright correct or incorrect way to do things now. On Arma's tracker, he still has to check pig, golf, headstone, both things at Needle Rock, and then he has 4 things at Windfall to do still. So I'm assuming he's gonna do, pig into either golf or top of headstone. But going into wind, I mean, he knows that pig is ghost ship chart, so I think it would be wise to check ghost ship before going into Wind Temple.
Yeah, it's an interesting call to make, because if you find your bows and shard before going into the Wind Temple, then obviously you can skip as much of it as possible.
Yeah. But
on the downside, if Wind Temple is stacked, then that's a lot of overworld that you could skip by going there right away.
Yeah, it's hard to make the call. I feel like in this situation you just go with whatever your gut tells you, because I feel like there's no correct way to do this.
For sure, yeah.
Because you never know when an entire Wind Temple could have absolutely nothing in it.
And I guess the big thing is it takes a lot of time to sail to Wind Temple to get in there to do things. So if you do have to wind up double dipping it or anything like that, then...
Yeah.
Although with the items we have now, I think we can just fully clear it.
Yeah.
Aside from command melody, of course. But...
Yeah, which you do need to do anything in Wind Temple.
Ooh, I think we are going to get a pig eat here, though. Keep an eye on Arma's side.
We're getting Granny into pig. What a hype combo.
Eat!
Nice eat.
And I've seen some people have an angle where he'll wind up right by the patches. When I throw him, he always winds up right down here by the water, and then he tends to wander right into it as well. It's kind of annoying.
Yeah, it's a little weird. Yep, we did know this would be ghost ship chart. Okay, Crystal dodging the little spiky nut thingies. I don't know what they're actually supposed to be.
Deku nuts, I think they are.
Oh, maybe.
If I remember from playing the game vanilla, it's like, use the Deku nut to kill those things.
Getting a size upgrade over N64 Deku Nuts, where they are handheld. Very small. And we're seeing our golf, which, I mean, Chris, no one did Leafless Golf, so no one gained anything over. So either way, people have to make an extra trip here, unless if Crystal or something opts to just go straight to Wind Temple after this, and then just, if Wind Temple's loaded, yep.
Possibility. Oh, Arma going for the jump slash skip on this first hole.
Yeah. common strat. Yeah, leafing around the second one, also very common. And then, let's see.
A little bit too far.
In the water hazard, +1 stroke. I think he was on pace for like an albatross, but I think that's still a birdie.
Yeah, and it is dead, so it's a possibility that Crystal can skip it.
Yeah. I mean, she's already done headstone, so, and since Pig is hinted to be something, which is Ghost Ship chart, which may lead to something, it's very likely that we'll see her do Pig and then do golf. I think would be it would make sense. Like, that would be good routing. Arma so, sailing. Yeah. Oh, okay. He's going for Ghost Ship. I wasn't sure. I was thinking about that. I'm not sure how many day cycles he's passed, or he's just okay. Yeah, it is that diamond step.
It's there. I guess we've done 2 dungeons that time doesn't pass while you're in them.
Yeah.
But still, really surprised that it's still only here. Like, he's done Mila.
Yeah.
That's 1 night already.
Yeah.
Crystal making some quick work of Forbidden Woods here. Always feels like such a fast dungeon to get in and out.
Oh yeah, for sure. Let's see, is she gonna check double Mossula before, or did she already do basement?
I don't think she did.
Okay. Okay, and we have something on Ghost Ship. Eyes.
Oh.
Fire and ice, okay.
Big
okay,
Ghost Ship.
That's really good for Arma, because he's at Needle Rock.
Yeah.
He's just there, basically, so that is very nice. I was thinking earlier, I'm like, ooh, what if our Fire and Ice is on like the outside chest at Needle Rock? Like, that's always such a meme when that happens, because we had bait bags, so it could have been possible. Yeah, I was too busy distracted. Did Crystal check Dolomatha? I'm pretty sure she did.
Yes, she did.
Okay, I was pretty certain, but I was too busy getting hyped over Ghost Ship.
Basement P had getting some revenge. That's, you don't really see them hit you too often, but they're always a threat.
Yeah.
But I believe now Crystal's going to see that this chest is dead and that tree trunk is something, so she's probably going to save warp and get to skip the big key chest, which Arma didn't get to do.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Needle Rock inside is nothing. Oh, Crystal falling in the water.
Needle Rock outside is also nothing.
So, even though it was nothing,
it was still a good play.
Yeah,
still a good route.
Yeah, it was good routing, or well, fortunate routing, I suppose. Yeah, definitely. Oh damn, Arma can just finish up Windfall, and then he can go and just do Wind Temple, which is a good situation to be in, unless he like does something, because I've definitely done this before. Go to Windfall, have like 6 checks left, and then just don't do them and go to Wind Temple anyways. He could do something like that.
Crystal with the Mirror Shield, and an interesting thing though, Arma has not checked top of Headstone yet. It looks like.
Ooh.
So he could go to Windfall, he could full clear Wind Temple.
I mean,
depending where the items are.
I think if he does plan on going into Wind Temple, I think, well, because you have to go to Windfall anyways to get your command melody, so it's like it doesn't. Yeah. It just makes sense to do. Okay, and he equipped Moblin's Letter, so he's most likely going there, which means I'm gonna assume he's going to Wind and not gonna go to Headstone, but it may have been a better play. Well, we know it's a shard, so I guess it would have been a better play to go and do Headstone first. That backflip making up the ledge, okay.
Yeah. I mean, I've definitely forgotten Headstone a few races, and it's been nothing. It's been completely fine to just skip it, but then it's never always, right? It's Randomizer, that's the nature of it.
Yeah, that's the thing. Minenko is dead.
Nenko is dead.
She's dead.
Dead to us.
Because either he marked off his tracker and didn't look at it, or he forgot to click it off his tracker.
Ooh, Crystal getting chomped up by Kelly before getting him.
That is not what we like to see.
But it's okay. It's okay. They'll be dead soon enough.
Yeah. Crystal health, Monka, but we should be fine. Thankfully, the little whips don't do much damage. Yeah.
Single hit away. Unfortunate.
Okay.
But now.
So let's see. I wonder like what Crystal will decide to do. I mean, she's already checked Angular, so she's not gonna go there. Does she already have the town flower? I don't know if she has it yet.
I believe she does.
Okay. That was a scary
that was-
side hop. I was like,
Jump in the portal before you get the shard. Ooh.
yeah.
All right, my man Creeb, what do you got? He's got to have something. He always has something.
Oh, you know it, baby.
Creeb, you're...
Oh, let's go. Rainbow Rupee, baby.
Ooh, Trevor.
That's hype. Okay. I know Arma's popping off. He's like, okay, that's hype at least.
Yeah. What's that stand for again? Tingle's Rainbow Extremely Valuable something something.
Man, so that means fire and ice checks in the overworld had absolutely nothing.
It happens more than it seems like it should. But yeah, Fire and Ice Check's completely dead.
Arma's just leaving the headstone. Ugh, it's so sad.
Yeah, so in terms of who's ahead here, I think Arma's got a little bit of a lead at the moment.
Yeah.
But Arma is going to win Temple here without checking Headstone, which you know is a shard.
Which
So if
means...
Crystal... Yeah. Go ahead.
I was say, yeah, which means he'll be full clearing Wind Temple.
Yeah, so depending where Crystal goes, Crystal could hit Go mode in the middle of Wind Temple and get to skip some of it. Potentially.
Potentially, yeah. This depends, like, what... I mean, Crystal is... She's at Outset, I think, right now? Yeah, she's at Outset. So, she is gonna get her Ghost Ship chart from here, and I would assume she's gonna check that before going into Wind Temple. True, we could still have lights in, like, Wind Temple Basement or Master Chamber. We don't know where our light arrows are yet.
Mm-hmm.
Or we could have, the classic, your shard is in the basement or something. Because I know I'm a believer of the basement is always something at Wind Temple every time. But even if Crystal ends up, like going to Wind Temple and, could go mode it in theory, depending... Crystal, dance with the pig. Okay, we're good. We're good.
But that's okay, because the pig still has to cool off.
Yeah.
It takes them a bit of time after they arrive to not be angry with you anymore.
Yeah.
Or they could just drop in the water like that.
Yeah, depending, even if you're in go mode for Wind Temple, depending where your small keys are at, that can be a huge factor as to how fast your go mode is, because you could still mostly go mode, or you could still mostly clear Wind Temple even if you're in go mode, because you absolutely need one small key.
Yeah, and I think I'm in the same camp as you. I think lights are going to be Wind Temple Basement, because Wind Temple Basement is just always packed every time, except when it isn't.
Now it's not out of the question. We could have it where it's what if there's nothing in Wind Temple but the basement shard and then lights in Master Sword Chamber? That would be such a meme if that's actually the case. But we have a whole Wind Temple ahead of us, so who knows? And Crystal, okay, so we're gonna... Oh, Crystal's already at night though, because when Arma did golf, it was daytime for him, so hopefully she doesn't get memed by the day transition.
Yeah, I think there's a little bit of time there, but still, golf can take a good chunk. Make it so the ghost ship will disappear before she can get to it.
Well, does time pass on like when you're on like islands like this? Because I know when you're in like towns like Windfall outside, like inside Forest Haven, like time doesn't pass. But on like this Gulf, does time pass here? I'm actually not sure. I don't think it does.
On Gulf, I'm pretty sure it does, because I have had it before where it turns to day and I was planning on getting the ghost ship just above Endeavon Step and then it's just gone by the time you get there.
Mm.
All right, good to see how Arma routes through Wind Temple here now.
Yeah, there's many ways you could go about doing Wind Temple. And let's see. We got 2 small keys and a big key to find, and we found a small key, which not being on a hunt for your small key is always nice. Okay, and looks like we're gonna be seeing. I'm gonna kill a P-hat firstly. Dude, the time of day is so close for Crystal right now. I think she should make it. I think. Copium. It's so tight, but I'm a believer that she'll make it.
Now,
yeah, like we still have a pretty good amount of time.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, just making it though. If she was like 10 seconds slower in her overall, like she kind of did that little like dancing with the pig. Well, I guess time doesn't pass on outset, but if elsewhere in the overworld, if she like let all like 5 more seconds of time pass or something, she might have not made it.
We've got another key chest in the middle of the room on Wind Temple, so could be a small one, could be a big one.
I guess in your current situation, you would ideally just want it to be the big key.
Probably, but also means that we're probably going to have to do some of the longer checks, like Seven Almost Room or the mini boss, if we can't be sure that they have keys in them.
Yeah. Or if it is a small key, then you could clear everything else, and then Tall Basin Room could be your big key, and then in that case, most likely people end up skipping the big key. Especially if you don't have light arrows.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, killing all the enemies in that room is a little bit annoying without light arrows.
Yeah, and we currently are seeing Crystal do the same stuff as what Arma did earlier, so she is also going to be disappointed by Needle Rock having absolutely nothing. Okay. Left alcove being dead, which is nice, so you don't have to like bother like voiding out.
I'm getting a really clean first try bomb push storage there, though.
Yeah, that was hot. Yes, normally if this is like a key chest or a spiky chest, you'll see people like void out and then try and get the chest here. But Arma can just look at what the chest is and get it or not. And I think that was spiky. You can hook shot through. I don't know if he remembers. You can hook shot through the door if you have storage.
Hook shot through and then save and warp anyway. So now, Crystal, what does Crystal have left? Just Windfall, I think, hey? So she's got the flower, do the trade to get the command melody from Zunari, and then I think finish up Windfall and head into Wind Temple, probably.
This, I'm surprised Arma's not using like ice arrows on these Dark Nuts, since as yup ice arrows are, they are very good for killing Dark Nuts. And yeah, I think he did shield that. It feels good.
Yeah, or even Soup potentially, just to get a little extra damage with the sword.
Yeah. And it's bait. Well, oh, I forgot about Furores. What if it's on? Oh my god.
Oh boy, what do you need to do now?
Oh.
I imagine just full clearing Wind Temple, but
yeah,
I don't know. I'm a little biased towards dungeons.
Yeah, I mean, especially since Arma is still looking for. Well, we know where one shard is, but he doesn't know that Headstone has a shard.
Yeah, he's still looking for a bow and a shard.
Oh
so
yeah, the bow too.
chances of at least one of those being in Wind Temple is pretty decent. Seems pretty decent from Arma's perspective right now.
Yeah. And we have no hints about what could be inside Wind Temple anywhere, so... And I didn't get a good look at that top of hub room. I want to say it was spiky, but I'm not sure. I saw it for like 2 frames.
I missed that one, but that one at least will be pretty obvious as soon as he exits this room here.
Yeah. And let's see. This is... Did Arma ever open middle of hub room yet? I don't know if he has the big key yet. So...
I'm not sure. I don't think so. It was a key chest.
Yeah, and I believe this is also a key chest. Yeah, this is. Okay. Crystal gonna be very impressed to see that Creeb has something very good and useful.
Unfortunately, missing that first jump slash to get onto the windmill, but
yeah,
not too bad.
Okay, so that means middle of hub room is indeed our big key, and this is indeed something. So, okay, that's our last shard. Which I don't. And then Arma still has to do, yeah, the basement stuff down here, which we're still looking for a bow anyways.
I'm not picking up the big key, but maybe trying to...
Yeah, he is having a good time down here in the wind.
Meanwhile, Crystal appreciating how rich Creeb has made her.
Yeah. The biggest meme is if we have light arrows on the Ferora's Pearl Mail. That would be like just so troll. It could still be a Master Sword Chamber. We don't know for sure yet. Yeah, I believe, yeah, Crystal has done everything in the overworld, and once again, Arma not using ice arrows on the Wizrobe, but I guess the not orange one, I guess, has much less health. I don't know, but he has like bow and hammer equipped, so I'm just surprised to see that.
Still entering Wind Temple here now. I believe she's also going to be full clearing it, just looking for one more bow and... Well, she will get that shard, but...
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh,
only bait, it could be a bottle. It could be a bottle bait. That's the only other bait it could be. Because we have all the Tingle statues, all the letters, all of our ghost ships, all of our wallets. Okay.
There we go. So we know where everything is now. We just have to get it.
So that... Okay.
I think that means Crystal will be able to skip the spike room, as well as killing all of the enemies in the basement here.
Yeah.
Depending on her route, but
yeah, that is a huge depending. The only bright side is that Arma will be doing the basement, and he will have light arrows for it, so that is at least one bright side to all of this. But yeah.
I feel you, Claire. We're all basement truthers here. Unfortunately, today it was not to be.
Yeah. Yeah, which, I mean, at least Spike Room doesn't take that long. Okay, let's see. Does he get the big key? I feel like there's no reason not to get the big key. Yeah, he is.
Yeah, quicker than risking falling down and
yeah,
doing the little setup that it needs.
Okay. Yeah, so Crystal has to do the mini-boss, which I wouldn't be surprised if she wants to put it off, because, yeah, mini-boss definitely a long check. Especially since that is your light arrows, and you don't have light arrows for the mini-boss.
Yeah. Oh, another worst thing. Ooh, Arma falling pretty far down, but not too far.
Yeah, I think he did a backflip, and he went pretty far back with that backflip. So I think the likely route we'll see from Arma's side after Wind Temple is go to Outset, check mail there, and then go to Headstone. in his case, if the male isn't the shard, which it isn't. I think that's the route that would make the most sense. Well, I guess you can't gamble Master Sword Chamber anymore because now all Arma's looking for is shards.
Not with the shards, yeah. But I think he only has top of Headstone left, right? Does he have any other overworld?
No, he had no other overworld left, so... Yeah, definitely I would say Arma certainly still has the lead currently.
Mm-hmm.
And no bait bottles. Unfortunate, no bottle percent. Tragically.
Crystal is leaving the car behind.
Bye, friend.
Not gonna take him to show him the rest of the dungeon.
Unfortunate. No Bakar adventure. Oh, okay.
Ooh, Arma.
Rare miss ledge grab.
That one can be a little bit deceptive. I think it depends a little bit how early or late you pull out your leaf.
Yeah.
It feels like pulling it earlier is a little bit better, but
yeah, it's certainly a little bit of an odd trick. Crystal not getting up to this upper part, which does happen sometimes.
So minor mishaps from both sides here.
There we go. I was gonna say Arma bravely rolling past the floor master. Like, even though I think most people roll past it, I still like jump slash the floor master just because I've definitely have had it where I just roll past him and he still grabs me and I'm like, dude, I just don't want to chance it. Jump slashing him is such a very minor thing.
I've never had one of them grab me while I'm rolling past it. I feel invincible while I'm rolling, so I feel I'm also in for a unpleasant surprise one of these days. Crystal giving a quick peek on that chest and then moving on.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely safe to say Arma's certainly in the lead right now, but, you know, it's not over till it's over, as we all know. Okay, both runners just showing how Chad they are with their storage, like, okay.
First try bomb push storage on Crystal's side too. Very nice.
True. Yeah, we have a silent cat jam on Arma's side currently.
I think everyone is obligated to cat jam
Yeah.
in chat. If not in the audio, just in spirit.
Yeah. Everyone could open their Mulgara music.wav files that we all have sitting on our desktops for this purpose. Okay.
I'm still grabbing that pearl. I wonder if she might. No, gonna stay in one temple here.
That would have been an interesting play, yeah, to check the mail for that.
I think, but needing 2 items, it's probably still not the one to do.
Yeah, if she had only needed 1 item, then I think, yeah, it would be a not awful decision. Yeah. Okay, so we got 1 snipe on Arma's side, and we got 2 snipes. Let's go.
Very nice Mulgara fight there.
I'm sure Arma's gonna be pleasantly surprised to see that he just had a shard chilling on top of Headstone, because I'm gonna assume he's gonna do outset check mail and then go to Headstone and be like, bruh, come on, dude.
Really?
Real rando moment though. And Crystal going up, and the shard chill on the ledge, and she's gonna get. Well, she knows middle of hub room is is a key chest, but she doesn't know what it is yet because she hasn't opened it.
Oh.
Crystal got a very nice first 2 hits on those armors. Not too many left to take care of, to clean up.
Okay, this little double jab at the end. I like it. I like it.
Arma getting the frame perfect Wind Waker pull. Oh no, never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. I thought
Yeah,
he
he
had
is.
that horse.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he still pulled it at the right frame if he had 8 shards. We don't know for sure. Interesting that Arma's going here. Like, I mean, if you're banking on the Forest Mail, because he still has Headstone not checked off on his tracker, so he knows that's a possibility.
So the mail check here is a lot quicker, so it's, I guess, a bit of a gamble between Flora's Mail or top of Headstone.
It is, but I guess in this situation, it's definitely a much bigger loss because it's an extra warp. I guess you could say you're already in the boat, though. I don't know. I guess it's little small things, but yep.
Crystal doing the Spike Room first, which is very understandable. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
the lights were in the mini boss.
Yeah. And she knows where like all the key chests are, so she can't be gambling that the big key is inside the mini boss room or something. Which I also don't know if Crystal got her big key yet. I didn't see if she grabbed it.
Yeah, didn't quite catch that one, but Arma not even peeking the top. He knows it's his last check.
Yeah, and I think in this situation it makes sense not to peek it. Yeah, thankfully we're not having any mishaps of anyone not getting any checks this race. Not what you like to see ever. Nothing. Arma is now in go mode, so it's looking like Arma will be getting a sub 140 and Crystal TBD. But getting her light arrows off of the Wizrobe here will be her go mode. Aside from Mulgara, of course.
Nix the Links, game 2, I believe, is scheduled for Thursday at the same time.
Let's see. Let me check the thing. Yep, it is. You're correct. Thursday at the same time this one started, 7 p.m. if you're in Eastern.
Arma entering Hyrule around the 1:30. I didn't catch the exact time, but around a little after 1:30.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it's a pretty sizable lead.
Yeah, for sure.
Nothing's impossible. There can still be deaths to Ganon, but we'll have to see how it goes.
Yep. Oh, and then if there is a game 3, they have it scheduled for Friday at 11 a.m. So much earlier of a time slot.
The time and schedule will just be like that.
Yeah. Never know. Arma's last shard after Wind Temple was top of Headstone. And then, yeah, inside Wind Temple, there was 1 shard and 1 bow, which was both players' light arrows.
And that was Crystal's last shard.
Yeah, so Crystal in go mode now, so the only thing she gets to skip is the tall basement, which is nice. Okay, I don't think Crystal got the big key, unless she did, and I just wasn't looking.
I would imagine that she did, but...
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure she saw that's a... Okay, and it looks like she didn't kill the Wizrobe, so I would hope she has the big key at this point. Yeah, I mean, you can never truly say it's over, but I mean, the lead right now is pretty large. You know, of course, though, if you're either runner, you have no idea where the other person's at right now, and I know I definitely hear some people be like, oh, I check like the race time like once I hit the barrier to see like if the other person's done or not yet. Which Usually these tournament races are pretty close. So I feel like it's not often in these races you see like someone like finish before the other person hits Hyrule.
Yeah, they're definitely very, very quick. Quite a bit quicker than Season 4, which would average, I think, around the 2-hour mark.
Yeah. Okay, a little interesting tech Crystal did is if you have Iron Boots equipped and then you equip over them, you can like, it just removes them without you taking them off, so it skips that little animation.
A lot of those efficiencies, they just add up and add up. Like you can seem like a half a second here or 1 second there, but if you do dozens of them over a run, that's quite a bit of time.
Yeah.
Also, yes, we do get another token cat jam on Crystal's side here.
True. Yeah, it's like such an important thing. Like stuff, even like getting storage or something. If you're in a seed like where you have plenty of opportunities to like do chest storage or storage in general, like if you're not getting first try storage and then your opponent gets first try storage like way more often, like that's like a pretty good amount of seconds that gets added up over the course of the run. And same with like bonks and such. Like not much in the moment, but if you get a lot of them, they surely add up.
I think I timed one run where I had a really tough time getting storage in DRI, and I wasted like 30-40 seconds on getting it alone.
Yeah, I know that one.
Crystal with a nice snipe, going for a double, but not quite to be.
Yeah, very tough. I believe to like snipe Mulgara as it's going back into the sand, you have like 1 frame where you can hit the tongue. I'm pretty sure.
I think it changes depending on how much they're sticking out of the sand too, does it? Or it's tough anyway.
I've never done it myself, but I've like YOLO tried going for it just to see. It's like, well, but either I go for it and I don't get it, or I don't get it and I proceed and still have the same cycle anyway. So it's like, may as well try it, I guess. Yeah.
Very nice double snipe there, and I think did Arma get a double crypt there? See someone the tracker saying, "Oh, the double." I don't know if that was a double snipe with a double crypt. Yep. Okay, there it is. Very nice.
Okay. Yeah, I was too busy looking at Crystal fight Mulgara. The music was just like forcing me to pay attention to Crystal side. Yeah. Good snake phase also.
Yeah, I think the phase 1 was a little bit tricky. The tail was in some really weird spots to hit, but the next two went very nicely.
Phase 1 is definitely the hardest, yeah, because so much like little mini RNG with how Papagan like sways around in the air can affect like where you have to aim. Whereas like the spider phase, I think most would probably say it's probably the easiest because it's the most consistent.
Consistent for sure.
Nice. Armageddon, the ledge grab.
Nice little hookshot slide, pog slide there.
Yeah.
All right, Crystal going to be entering Hyrule a little after the 137, so that's about 7 minutes behind. Which is about the length of a very good Hyrule.
Yeah, I think Arma's like barrier break was like 130, like 50 or something like that. Something like that. Yeah. Arma's Hyrule overall good, and yeah, that sword is planted in Ganondorf's head, and that's a GG.
The GG on Arma's side, finishing time 137.30.
Let's go, and Crystal breaking the barrier. Is she gonna keep going? Because I know the common sight is if you see the other person finishes, then a lot of times the other person doesn't end up finishing unless she's not checking race time, which is also possible.
Mm-hmm. Well, looks like we are joined by a CrystalBellis.
Hey.
Won by the loser. What's up?
Hey, good game, good game.
Thanks. You know, there were some parts that were really good, and some parts that were really not great.
Yeah, what did you feel about that? What did you feel was the thing that maybe could have made the biggest difference here for you?
Dude, you know, maybe if I had leave a little bit earlier, it's just routing that was jank because you had delivery back on DRI,
Yep.
and then everything was pretty much everywhere, and like I wasn't gonna check Mila when I did because, you know, it wasn't nighttime and this and the other. And I was like, I'll come back later. Did DRC, which was fine. I mean, I don't know. It's a hodgepodge of things, probably. I think the problem was is that because of where items were, my routing suffered. Like delivery bag on DRI after I've already gone to Windfall, and like. How else was I gonna get all this crap to do everything in one trip? It was a pain. It's hard. It was hard to make up my mind on some things.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a rough one, but at the same time, Arma was the same, going to Windfall first and then getting the delivery bag after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just basically when did you want to go back to Windfall to do all those packs? I didn't think it was like. I honestly didn't think that I was gonna get Leaf. I really thought that the two path hints were just gonna coincide together. Because you had Goma the paw print and like Windfall to Callie, so like once you got Power Race, it's like, oh well, great. It's all pointing to grappling hook and paw print. Wonderful. But
you had outset to Goma as well, so two path hints on the way to Goma.
And it was Maggie's. So it was like it was really weird. It was hard to say. I wasn't sure if it was gonna. It's mostly bombs. It's like if bombs were early, then it was probably gonna be Fire and Ice, but it was obviously Leaf, because of the Force Small Key.
Yeah, I think the hints kind of threw us for a little bit of a loop as well. But I think the biggest thing that. I agree. There wasn't like one particular thing, but heading into DRC without the Leaf was a little bit painful because Arma was able to get bombs and the Leaf before going there.
Yeah, and I got all that afterwards. I'm not sure how much it would have sped up my DRC, to be honest. I was confident doing it. I mean, there are some things like doing basement. Like, obviously, you got to skip some of the grapple cutscenes and stuff that I didn't. I'm sure it made routing a lot easier though, because I had a terrible time trying to route this scene. I think I went to paw print, like inside paw print, like 3 or 4 times. That was kind of painful.
Yeah, that right hand side having the bigger wallet was. We saw it coming.
So sad.
Yeah.
So sad. I got that off of ankle, and I was like, what? Okay, sure, whatever. Fine.
I think you did have a better Forbidden... I think you had a better Forbidden Woods, because you did double Mothula room first and got to skip checking the big key chest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always do that. I don't like risking there being a key and big key chest, because obviously then you're just wasting all your time.
Yeah.
Not my PG. My PG one sucked.
Well, he's dead
It
now.
wasn't great. It's dead now.
Just being killed on stream right now.
Yeah.
Don't have to look at his face anymore.
Yeah.
I know the feel.
Big sad.
Man.
My endgame was a little sad in general. That's.
But yeah, you actually went to you stored the chest on Angular and went to Headstone and got that shard. That was Armageddon's last shard.
Mm-hmm.
So he completely full cleared Wind Temple.
Oh, dude, big. Well, I guess the only other thing after that was, I guess he did kill all, but he had light arrows by that point, so it wasn't that bad, to be honest. Like, kill all enemies with light arrows isn't the worst thing in the world. It's annoying, sure, because it takes a while, but like, and now if light arrows were like on there, like on top of Headstone, that would have been more painful, honestly.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. I don't think it's that bad with light arrows.
I remember also in Forbidden Woods, when you got the shard, you like grabbed it with Boomerang and side hopped at the same time, and I was like,
yeah.
dude, is she gonna side hop into the warp?
Dude, yeah. I started doing that again. I was like, I feel risky.
I was so
was
spooked
fine.
by the side hop.
It was fine. Don't
Save those
worry.
frames.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
didn't matter because I didn't make it in there.
Up again, 3 dying right now. Pretty smooth.
Yeah. That was pretty nice. I missed Trarg shot. I was kind of sad, but I got double crit. That was pretty nice. Don't worry.
Also-
The sadness doesn't end though.
Oh, frick.
Oh no.
It's not too terribly bad. I was a little monkaseer for a second, but you know.
It's also interesting when you get Minenko hinted dead, and you're kind of waiting to find just one Picto Box right off the bat, hey? And then
Yeah.
luckily it was one of the items on outset that you got really early, so probably made it pretty
Yeah.
nice to hit Windfall nice and early.
Dude, and that Zunari hint, I wasn't sure what to do at that point because I was like, well, because I was running out of checks, right? And like, you had one check on Crescent, what like, logically one check on DRI, one check on England, like everything was so spread out, and I wasn't sure what to do at that point because.
Oh no.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, it's fine.
Oh no.
It's like,
Saved.
Look, and I almost ran out of magic. Don't worry about it.
it's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. It still gets even better.
Oh,
Not,
magic
not
cover.
here. This is fine. Like pretty much this is fine, but it gets better in my Ganon fight. My Cali fight was atrocious. I don't know what happened. I stopped quick spinning and I was like, alrighty, let's turn around, and that never happened. So I got 8.
Yeah.
Just missed
Big sad.
just one hit away, that's it.
I know, that was the worst part. I was
Yeah.
like, dude, he's almost dead. I already know. Yup. Dude.
So there was
I
the
thought-
potential to skip some checks. Like, obviously, you can't tell while you're running. But like golf or right side of pop print, there are things that
Yeah.
you can't really make. It's tough to make the decision to skip them. Like, it just makes sense to check them out. But
Yeah.
Oh, I got kicked.
yeah, I'm trying
Tragic.
to do the final
No, don't
2 heart
worry.
move.
The second
Dude.
phase doesn't get much better. I didn't die, so there's a spoiler for that, I guess.
Dang, spoilers.
I
Oh,
know.
got it.
Oh my god.
Backstep. Backflip.
I flipped away. Dude, feels bad. It's
Just-
fine.
You just gotta dab on Ganon a bit.
Yeah, you're
Oh.
so right.
True.
Oh, dude.
Did you
One
check
time.
race time at all? Like before you finished?
What? Huh?
Did you check like the race time room before you finished? Like, did you know
Oh,
Armor was
yeah,
done?
no, I already knew Armor was done. I was just already in Hyrule, and I was like, oh, I'll just finish. I'm already here. I
That's-
mean, what's the worst that's gonna happen? Restream's gonna have to go on a bit longer. Sorry, VXR. And all of ZeldaSpeedRuns. I wanted my canon practice.
True.
Oh, GG for Crystal. Time
Yeah.
146 on the dot.
Yeah! That was my crowning achievement. That's how I won.
Oh,
Yeah.
I also want to say when you were going from golf over to Ghost Ship at
Oh,
how the time of day, it was so close to changing the day.
I thought, it worked out. It routed nicely with Fire and Ice there and afterwards, but
Hmm.
honestly, I'll tell you something. I was honestly surprised my ghost ship was there. I
think
thought
we
it
were.
was somewhere else. I thought it was at Bomb Island. 'Cause
I think
know
we
it
were
has
surprised.
temples.
Yeah, Armors was also at Diamond Step, which we were like, oh, it's only there, and like
It's
we're
only there.
we're pretty deep into the seed.
Like an hour, 10 minutes. Why is it here?
Yeah.
Second night? What?
I know, right? And I did that big pig thing for the first time. I've never done that before, so I wasn't sure how the movement's supposed to work, but I got it. It was fun.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll do this. I don't want to change, because I didn't want to change it today since I knew I had Ghost Ship chart and I wanted to check where it was. Because I was already.
That's fair.
It worked out in the end. Sorry,
Yeah.
everybody, with the piggy.
I mean, we did get one.
Gave you that. Oh, Armageddon. Alrighty, that's good.
Yeah, so we're not going home empty-handed.
We're not going home sad. Well, except for me, I'm going home a little bit sad. But, you know, I thought I did pretty okay. Mostly.
Yeah, you did great. You did great.
All things considering. Like, I don't know. I think if I was against, like, other people similar to my skill level, I would have probably beaten them, maybe? I'm not sure. It's hard to say with how people were out. I don't know. I thought I did fine.
Yeah, there was a lot of times where I was like, oh, Crystal did this better than Arma for sure. Like, routing-wise, for sure.
Yeah. Like I said, it's just that early game. It was really hard to route, and I wasn't sure what to do. But yeah, I think not having bombs in leaf kinda killed me a little bit. There were some other things that I probably did that also, like, didn't help at all. But, you know, that's fine. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with mostly everything.
When you saw that we had double Windfall Pathans, were you, like, just really excited?
I was like, wonderful. It's not like I'm already gonna go there. And then Zunari had command melee. It's like, oh, wonderful. Now I really get to go there. Great.
Yeah.
It did. Yeah. It didn't start bothering me until I had a bunch of one-off checks. And I was like, damn. What are you gonna have for me? Windfall is gonna open up the seed. Clearly, it was just Mila.
It's just Mila.
Yeah.
Always dead except when she isn't.
You're so right. Just like Creep. Oh, Creep had Trevor. That was awesome.
Yeah, that was pretty hype at least.
Oh yeah. You gotta get like I think Greg was also on Expensive Beetle. I think it was on 900 from what I saw from quickly reading my mail.
900 for one, oh boy.
Yeah, I know, right? Let's see. Dude, I got to skip 7 checks. Let's go. Most of them were from dungeons.
Now we're talking.
Yeah.
Oh. Man,
right.
I give a huge shout out once again to the required big key chests in Dragon Race.
Dude, I knew it was gonna happen. I mean, you had 2 Path to Goma hints, and like, you know, there was gonna be a key down there. I mean, the odds of it being both pointing to grapple is like, I don't know. I don't know the odds of that, but it just didn't seem that likely to me. I'm like, you know, there's a key down there.
Yeah, and then the big forced. Key was on the first floor. I was like, why is the big key down here? It's never here.
What a bait, by the way.
Absolutely.
You know, I had to stop myself after seeing the boarded up chest. I had to stop myself from going back through that door in that room because I didn't have a leaf, and I wasn't going to make the long trek back over to the big key chest.
Oh, yeah.
That would have been painful.
Mm-hmm.
Big sad. Oh well. Leaf would have been helpful there. And bombs, actually. I wouldn't have been able to go through that back. Whatever. It is what it is.
Okay, like we'll get another shot on Thursday at about the same time.
Yep. Yeah.
They did. Both did a fantastic job today, and we're really looking forward to game 2.
Same.
I'm also excited. I got nothing.
Yeah.
Shout out to the comms and the trackers.
That's me.
I'm sure they killed it. One of them. Yeah, the other one's also here.
Trackers did a fantastic job keeping us on track. Wait, what did they get here? What did they get there?
I'm sorry for all the storages I did.
Yeah. Celeste and Tale were both on the ball today.
There you go. You like to see it. Hi, VXR. What a meme you rolled for me. Nice. You broke my brain a bit, but that's okay. I'll forgive you this time. You're no Trez. There is no Tachi and no Earth Temple, so we're good.
Yeah, well, that's something to be happy about.
I did see no Earth. I was like, oh, Crystal will be happy about this.
I hate Earth Temple. I hate Earth Temple, and I kind of hate Tachi.
No threat of redeads. No. Taking the win, disqualifying you.
True. That never came into play.
That is so true. Well, like, I don't know. I mean, if If I had fallen down, maybe the wizard could have spawned a Redead and Ghost Ship and launched on
Oh
me.
yeah.
Just sit there and do nothing.
Or if you did like Hammerless Cabana, you would have came
Yeah.
across those ones. But
Oh, I'm not doing that. Fuck that. That's dumb.
You want to waste a minute and a half?
Yeah.
yeah, it so rarely pays off.
Yeah. And then when it does, you make bad decisions. Anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Hi,
That's good.
Restreamer.
Alright. Any last comments from anyone?
I can't wait to go play Splatoon now.
Yeah, I can't wait for Crystal to play Splatoon.
I
Insane.
agree. By the way, Arma's not here, but GG to Arma. He's eating. He took the hungry part of his name seriously.
I am kind of in the same boat. I'm looking forward to food.
No.
Yeah.
That was my last comment. I made a lot, but that was the last one.
Thank you very much for the restream.
Yeah. Alright, yeah, that'll be it for us tonight. Tomorrow we have another Losers Bracket Top 12 series kicking off between Spytron and Gymnast. That's going to start at 2 p.m. Eastern, and then we'll see Gymnast again in Skyward Sword Randomizer at 6:10 Eastern.
Man, they both sound pretty stinky and smelly. I bet they're not good at this game at all.
Yeah, we've also got Cross Keys, Z2R, and MMR also on the schedule for tomorrow, so pretty busy day for us. Till next time.
That's fun.
Yeah. Till next
I was
time.
like, shut up. Sorry.
You want to say something before I close it?
No! I'm sorry!
Okay, thank you all for watching, and have a good night.
Night, everyone.
Bye.
Night, people.
Oops.